It's your boy O2, and you know I'm doing the most. But right now, we're not playing Fortnite. We're not playing a video game. In fact, we're addressing something very important that I feel that has been lost and is coming around, but was lost in the Western world. And that is meditation. And you probably clicked on this because of that. There's, guided meditation and tips. I'm going to be showing a few techniques that I know that help me and that I hope help you. So this will be, yes, half of a guided meditation along with tips during it. And also, man, to show you some apps at the end of this video. Don't click away unless you want to, once I say wrap up the guided meditation. But there's these apps that'll be right next to me right here. Luminate is a good one. That less of a meditation and more if you want to see something with your eyes. And it does bring a wave of relaxation over you, even though it doesn't seem like it's an app where it flashes the light in your eyes. I'm going to be giving an example of that towards the end of the video. Also, brainwaves. You got to check out brainwaves, right? Binaural Beats Therapy, that app. These are great apps, guys. The binaural beats put your brain on a certain wavelength. Either you can choose beta, which are pretty fast waves, alpha, which are more concentrated, still alert waves, theta, which are more deep meditative waves, delta, which are sleep waves, and gamma, which is if you want to unleash your creativity, I guess you could say. But we're going to start with one of the most basic ones. And each one I'm doing roughly 3-minute intervals. I'll be timing it in my head. I don't have a timer around. I guess I could do it on my phone. But I won't do that. I'm just going to do it until I feel like I need to stop and go to the next one. So the first one is just your basic inward-outward breathing. We are going to focus on our breath, nothing else. And life can get so stressful these days. We live in such a fast-paced society and world. We're in an age of information where you can learn what's happening over here and over there. Let's take our mind now inward. Inward, we do have the power to change our thoughts. We do have the power to control our mind and where we go in this life and how we perceive and experience it is all within. It is. Whether people want to admit that or believe it or not, it is true. There's nothing that we do that is not under the power of ourselves that we cannot do. So we're going to start by find you a spot. And real quick, if you are finding you a spot to meditate, whether you yoga mat like the one I'm laying on, can't see because I didn't want to bring the video all the way down. I will shout out my books, man. I'm a thriller fiction author. I've written 5 novels. Well, I've written 6, but 5 are out for sale. The links will be down in the description, along with the links to Luminate, the brainwaves, and the binaural beats therapy, because I know one of them for sure is only on Google Play and not iOS. So I want to make sure that people on Apple and people with Android both have some apps they can go to for help with meditation. You'll want headphones. I didn't bring mine up for Luminate, so I'll have to get them before that transition. But we're going to start now, guys. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with somebody you think it would help. Okay, now that you've got your mat, hopefully, if not, you can pause the video, but I'm going to go ahead and start where I crisscross applesauce style, I try not to, I got bony ankles, but usually fasten my hands like this. I lay them down, and we are going to start. You can close your eyes. You're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and continue. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again. Alright, let yourself meditate like this for a minute. That's funny. Sorry guys, let me check something real quick. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, as you continue in your meditation, I will give you some tips. Try to use your diaphragm when breathing in deep. Breathe into your belly and blow out. This is getting more oxygen to your brain. And it slows heart rate. So that is your most basic form of meditation, and the key is to focus on your breath. You have thoughts passing through your mind, observe them from a third party perspective, or perhaps even just acknowledge it and let it go on. Take your attention back to your breathing. Okay, another one we're going to go to, and some of you may or may have not have heard this. I have commented on people's things and haven't explained it thoroughly. I actually learned it from a book that was actually for alcoholics. This is an ancient Chinese practice. It's called tapping. They believe that these certain pressure points in the face, along with other parts of the body, I believe you can tap your hand too in this scenario. But it involves tapping of different parts of the face, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It is believed to relieve and reduce stress and anxiety, supports emotional well-being, and it can help treat even, I did a little bit of research, it even helps PTSD and trauma. So that is something to look into. You can do this for as long as you like. With binaural beats would probably make it help even more. It would exemplify it. But you don't have to do that. You can literally do this in your office at work, your break room at work, at home on your couch, laying down even. I just do in an upright position. When I meditate, I usually do lay down, honestly, and sometimes I fall asleep. I try not to because you can really go far into this. But this next one, tapping. So how you do it, you take one or two fingers and you're going to start, you want to be able to touch skin, so I'm going to move my headband up a little bit. We're going to tap a few times on the forehead. Get pretty firm taps, but not beating yourself in the head, and not light taps either. You want to be like pretty firm. So a few on that forehead, a few at the brow, a few right at the cheekbone, under the eye, under the nose, in the mustache area, below the lip, and at the chin. And I think, don't quote me on this, do your own research, but I believe you can also tap your hand. So I'll even incorporate that in mine. So we're going to do that for about a minute or two, real quick. So, still breathing. We'll take our hand and 2 fingers or one and tap on the forehead, the eyebrow, the cheekbone, right below the eye, below the nose, on the mustache area, below the lip, and the chin. And we'll even work our way down to the hand. It's this very grounding exercise too. It kind of puts you back in your body if you're feeling detached, if you're feeling removed from yourself. And it kind of lets you know that you're still there. I like this one. It was in the net, like I said, I found it in a book for alcoholics and meditation strategies and ways to cope with struggling with addiction and anxiety and depression. And I found it worked quite a bit, actually. You'd be surprised. The longer you do it, the better the results you're going to get. I'm doing it again. This even works if you have a big beard. Just press through the beard. And one more time, in case you don't remember the spots, I can remind you: the forehead, the brow, the cheekbone under the eye, the mustache right beneath the nose, under the lip, the chin, and you can end on the hand. And there we go. Okay, this other one you might have heard of, but have you done it? This one is called boxed breathing. This helps get oxygen to the brain and the vital organs, specifically the brain, but this is very good for your heart. A good lung exercise if you have pneumonia or breathing problems, because they're going to work your lungs if you're in the hospital too. It's one of those little plastic things you blow to keep the ball up. And it's called, boxed breathing. So what you do is, they want to say 8 seconds. I know it's not realistic to expect everybody to be able to inhale for 8 seconds, hold for 8, blow out for 8, and then hold again. So it's called box breathing because you're going to inhale for a certain period of time. You're going to hold. So it kind of makes a box. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale. Like, it's why it's called box breathing. It's a great way to reduce anxiety during stressful situations that you can do anywhere. I found that it helps me a lot of times slow my heart rate when my heart's going all kinds of flitter flatter, or having arrhythmias and panic, and it's helped me tremendously. So I'm just going to do it for about a minute and show you what it is so I can help you guys be able to teach and inform on different ways of meditation. Lying down is always good, but if all you can do is sit, you're at work, or you're busy and on the run, on the run, it sounds bad, running an errand, or I don't know, waiting in line for something in your car or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Box breathing is a great tool. So I'm going to start. You inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. So you can do that as much as you like. That is the three methods that work for me the best. There are many other ways. There's no wrong way to meditate. Whatever gets you in the right place and state of mind is good, as long as you're not harming anybody, or annoying anybody. Yeah, find a quiet place. So just find a moment and be able to breathe. We we don't really we don't really appreciate this life like we should. We take things for granted. Time is short. Time is limited. And I want to say that everyone that watches this video and everybody across the world deserves peace, deserves honor and respect, at the very least, of being a human being. If you are going through something stressful, I understand, but every life is valuable. Every breath is valuable. We should feel very intensely about every atom in the universe. When you realize that everything is vibrating on a atomic scale at a very small scale, you start to see life a lot differently. And I will say something real quick that might help some people. Death is a part of life. I know people struggle with the death of their loved ones. I've lost people in the past. I know if I keep living, I will lose people in the past. But it's the duality of nature, and it's one of the laws of nature, literally. I mean, death has to occur in order for life to happen. This is a dualistic nature world. There's good, there's bad. There's male, there's female, there's up, there's down, there's left, there's right. there's this dualist, there's day, there's night. There's this dualistic nature. And a lot of times we forget that. So I just want to say thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, but we're not done yet. This is just the end of the meditation techniques and tips and kind of a walkthrough. I am going to be doing the Illuminate, a little short piece of the Illuminate section. I need to talk a little better, God. And you guys tell me what you think about it. It's a free app, like I said. I will have the links below. And maybe some pictures right here of what they look like. To be able to, and the binaural beats, man, have to have headphones. It'll play 2 different frequencies and your brain will make it one tone. Put in your brain after a certain amount of time, they say roughly between 12 to 20 minutes, your brain starts getting on that wavelength that you're on with the binaural beats. I didn't bring my headphones, but I'll probably have them back when the camera transitions. Thank you for watching, and if you want to stay for the little Illuminate session, I'm only going to do it for 3 to 5 minutes. You can, you're welcome to, but if not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next mental health episode. Hey, if you decided to stay for the end of the video, I'm going to show you the Illuminate app. So it's free to download. There are in-app purchases to buy more things within it, more meditations and more things. It uses your camera flasher to, you could say hallucinate, but no, it's not hallucinate. It's whatever your brain is unique to, you will see. I've seen things from things running in a field, not bad things, just kind of like wispy things running in a field, to just a wave of relaxation. And you wouldn't think that. Now, I will premise with saying if you have epilepsy or anybody in your family with epilepsy, I do not recommend this app. Actually, turn the video off at this point. I do not want to be responsible for anybody going into an epileptic seizure or fit. But I'm only going to run it for a minute or two and kind of I'll discuss. I have earbuds in right now because it uses, it's kind of a guided meditation. There's a voice within, and then it stops, and then music plays. But while it's going on, I will try to give you, if something pops out in my field of vision, I'll let you know. And also check out the binaural beats, like I said. Links will be in the description, along with my novels, too. So we're going to go ahead and start this. Make sure I'm hitting the button right. All right. Here we go. Tighten this up. All right. Telling me to close my eyes. Okay, guys, it's basically like kind of being underwater and coming up. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very crucial to relax yourself. This one's best if you can set it up on a camera and relax on a couch or something. It is very the change too, so it gets pretty wild. Yeah, I went from blue to like white, washing over the blue, and almost a floral pattern. Now it's 3 balls of energy spinning with like, I don't know how to describe it. Oh wow, it's like I'm being washed. Now central white energy is turning, splitting into 4. Seeing colors of cyan. And you can move the camera closer for a higher intensity experience. Oh wow. Very calming. This feels like I'm kind of just floating amongst just blue waves of energy, honestly. Wow. And the thing is, it's unique to your own brain. So, like, no 2 people see the same thing necessarily. Now I'm seeing some magenta in the corners. Now, like, real calm waves. Like, they're coming out like ripples in a pond. They're almost pink now, the lines. Energy lines. They said your mind is the raw materials for mixing memory with imagination vividly. I like what she said. So, guys, that'll be all for the Luminate. It was kind of a demonstration. If you're interested, definitely download it. I'll cover it for a minute. I appreciate you guys watching. Try to illuminate out if you don't have a history of epilepsy. See what you think. Definitely download the binaural beats app. There's the brainwaves. I think iOS has that or something. Just type in binaural beats. Literally, binaural beats. Or the binaural beats therapy. That one's entirely free, and it has different sections for creativity, relaxation, pain reduction. You name it, guys. It's got it on there. I appreciate you guys for watching. You already know O2 does the most. Again, if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to share and leave a comment down below. Your thoughts, stories, anything. I appreciate you. I will see you guys in the next mental health episode. Let's go.